All right. Well, we are going to dive right in. I see Ben just posted that. So I appreciate everybody jumping in here today. I hope everybody had um, a great Christmas, Hanukkah, all the other holidays, and I hope everybody has a great New Year. So appreciate you guys jumping in here tonight. Looking to have some fun. We have Mr. Miller coming on after me. He has sudden death slabs, so I'm looking forward to that, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I've got a wide variety of football, baseball, some basketball. So excited to, yes, KC cards, big time. So I like it. So thank you again for jumping on. Thank you for Mr. Miller coming on after us. It's doing something funny saying, okay, there we go. People are back now. All right, great. So tonight we got a couple folks, like I mentioned. We have tomorrow Ben's birthday, so make sure you jump out there. And he's got some cheap breaks out there, so I jumped in a few for tomorrow. So looking forward to that as well. So we'll dive right in. I've got appreciate all the pre-bids. Mr. Perry jumped in on a lot, so thank you very much for that. And we're just gonna get rolling. So today my son actually went to KU basketball camp, which was fun. And he met Darren Peterson and got his autograph. So this guy is supposed to be one of the top picks this year, and he hasn't played a lot. He's been hurt for the Jayhawks, but I had to throw this out here since my son got to meet him today and get his autograph. So hopefully the Jayhawks will get to see him in the second half of the year. He didn't get to play a lot in the non-con. Um, like I said, supposed to be a top 5 pick, but we haven't seen it yet. However, in honor of that, and he took a nice picture. He was a super nice guy today. So we will start with that Tops Now card. He may be a great player, or you may never hear from him again, but still super excited. He's at KU, and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to move that one to stage, and we're going to start with Darren Peterson. Like I said, yeah, it was really cool. Oh, that is so awesome. Yeah, my son is 10. He went last year, and this year I guess there was 550 kids that went, so that was kind of cool. All right, well nobody wanted that, so Nick Holland must not be in here. So no worries, but that was the fun I had today, so we will move right along. All right, so this next guy, let's see here, pre-bids. Great. All right, this next guy needs no introduction. So this is Aaron Judge. I think it's from series 1. Yeah. Series 1. I think it was a image variation. And then we've got some holiday stuff tonight. We'll have a Santa Claus card later today. But this is just the holiday light one. I meant to grab some more card stands, but that didn't happen as of yet. So 2 short prints there for Mr. Judge. And we will start that up. Your reigning MVP, Mr. Aaron Judge. 2 of that guy. Yeah, that's super cool. I would have. I grew up with Roy Williams as the KU coach. All right, Colt, congrats on that. Hey, Nick. I'll throw that one back up there. Yeah, here, Nick. You want me to throw this back up here? My son got to meet Darren Peterson today. He was there. at the Bill Self camp and signing autographs. So hopefully he plays in the second half. All right, so let me. I don't know if I can rerun it. Maybe I can. Let's see. No, it didn't work, but let's just do it because I know Nick will appreciate that one. Nick and his son. Um, so we'll run it, and I'll just put DP. So Nick, I'll have to send you a picture. I was wondering how I could do that from my phone while I'm streaming. I don't think I can make that happen. So, or at least not on the fly. Um, all right. It's not a golden mirror. It was an image variation, but not a golden mirror. Let's see here. Oh, now it's just teasing me. I had it. Yeah, companion card. Yeah, so I think it came from one of those Costco sets, maybe. But it was just maybe they were all that image variation, but it was an image variation for sure. It's not the and not the base series one. Okay, so let's try this again. And add to stream. Oh, maybe because it didn't have pre-bids. That's why it wasn't showing up. That makes sense. So there we go. Move to stage. All right, Nick, this is your auction. It's live. So I'll have to send you that photo a little bit later. Oh yeah, it's ID10 Tier, Ben. So I'm good. All right, there we go, Nick. I'll get that on its way. The autographs of that card. I bought I don't know, a 10-pack or something, and I did not get a parallel. The 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 autograph for that card's going for like $500. And their redemptions. So I don't know if I'll have one of those, but the base card's fun. And I actually went to that game. It was like the first game of the year. All right, so we're going to jump into an Aiden Hutchinson here. This is a really cool color match. It's live. It's not showing up super good in the screen here. Oh wow, yeah, the Mangus. That's awesome. Yeah, it's time to circle back on some of those guys. All right, good, got that one. Congrats on the Hutchinson number to 35. That's a nice one. Good looking card. All right. This one, the rookie lot, and I have to grab the Shedeur. I saw it earlier. It got separated from the rest. But here we go. There's a Shedeur Sanders, Mosaic, Cam Ward, Notoriety, a Tyler Shuck base card. The Shedeur is a base, Mosaic as well. And the Jackson Dart base, I think that's the image variation. Not super short print, but slightly less printed perhaps. And the rookie lot is live. Been open a little retail football. And I wouldn't say I've had a ton of luck. I did get a purple scope dart that I ended up selling. I really like the scope ones. All right, Ninja, congrats on those. I'll get you the Shedeur in there and get it on its way to you. I've got the shipping in there. I don't think we hit on that, but it's in the notes. So we should be good to go there. All right, how about this guy? Not a Hall of Famer yet, but will be. Albert Pujols, 2024 Tier 1 patch to 199. I think it's still got the tape on there. I don't know. Actually, I think that tape might be from, I don't know. But I think that was pulled by Ben. All right. So Pujols is live. Nice patch. I guess he's got the Angels uniform on. I was thinking he had the Cardinals, but he tricked me. That looks like the Angels. Hope everybody's having a good holiday. Like I said, hope some folks are off, or if you're working this week, you're not working too hard. Congrats on that one. All right. Now this guy is interesting. Who can believe James Madison was in the playoff? This was pulled by Ben or Brandon. Came in the mail the last week or two. So I think I read that he's in the portal. So this guy took James Madison to the playoff. And I guess he could be playing elsewhere, coming to a team near you next year. So numbered out of 199. Yeah. So not the most known name, but I have a funny feeling this guy will end up on a pretty good team next year. So we'll see. All right. Thank you. Appreciate that bid. And we'll see where he lands. Hey, thank you. And thank you for all the pre-bids. It was a nice surprise last night when I looked in there. I was like, all right, we're ready to rock. So appreciate that very much. Okay. This guy. Decent year, I would say. Maybe not. Raiders aren't giving him the most support. But this is a rookie patch from Ashton Genty, Rookies and Stars, black and white patch, not numbered, but a nice rookie patch of last year's Boise State Star and now Raider. Yeah, the Raiders, the AFC West is a beast, except for the Raiders right now. So, yeah, maybe they'll get it figured out at some point, but obviously a fun running back to watch. All right, congrats on that one. Very nice pickup there. And let's see here. Let's go. Let's do a throwback. Let me see if I got another stand here. It's going to bother me. Yeah, we'll just make it work. We'll go down a little bit here on the view. Okay. So when I got multiple, that makes it easier. These are from 2019. I thought they were both from Prism Draft, but one of them is from Contenders. So these are Bobby Witt from 2019, his draft year. Just a fun little lot. And KC Card is in the lead in that one. So the first one. Sometimes I don't put a lot of PC stuff in. A few of them snuck in here today. So there we go. That's all good. All right. There we go. KC Cards. Hopefully that's new additions to your PC. All right. Let's see who we got next. We'll stick with Mr. Witt, but I've got an extra guy on this one. Yeah, thank you. And these, I don't know if they're doing that anymore. I enjoyed kind of seeing some of the Japan and England ones. So these are rookies, Bobby Witt from the UK set and Julio from the rookie set. So just a fun little lot. The base cards from the London Cards of 2022. And that one is now live. They had some really fun parallels. I like the Union Jack on there. It's kind of fun. The Japan ones had a lot of... yeah, there you go. Have to drink tea. Yeah, the cherry blossoms are really cool. All right, KC Cards, congrats on another Witt and the Julio. Always good to have those rookies. Let's go to another guy here who had a pretty good year this year, I would say. Maybe that's a slight bit of an understatement. But this Cal Raleigh rookie of the year favorites, nice and shiny, not numbered, and that one's live. Yeah, the cherry blossoms, the Japan were really cool. I think I might have a box of Japan 2021 maybe sitting around here somewhere. Or I might open it. I can't remember. All right, congrats, Ninja, on the Raleigh. All right. This guy had a bit of a rough start to his career. Let me see what this one's numbered. Actually, it's numbered out of 420. So kind of a pretty good short print for a Panini Instant. So this is Bryce Young. It's going to be, is he in his third year now? So 23, I believe. Rookie card. And it's probably from his first win. That's what I usually get. And we shall see if he is going to make the playoffs on Sunday in that winner-take-all game. So that should be fun. I guess that'll be 2 number ones overall. Congrats on that. Very nice. He makes the playoff on Sunday. Those could go up. All right. Let's see who else we got in here. This guy, not a Hall of Famer as of yet. I don't know. I think he has a pretty good shot. This is an Eli, numbered to 149, from Contenders 2023. So not his actual rookie, but a nice lower numbered type card. And that one's not live. Anybody have any thoughts if he's a Hall of Famer? Yeah, kind of crazy. But there is some intrigue for sure on Sunday. Eli? Yeah, I think with a couple Super Bowl wins in New York, I think he's probably in. All right, congrats on that one. I do enjoy Chad Powers. We watched the first season of that, and I had caught one of the ones he did, before people knew who it was, and it was hilarious when he just started slinging the ball all over the place, and nobody knew he was doing it. I'm sure it's on YouTube or something, but it's been a few years back, and it was hilarious because he was dressed up, and it was not known. All right, so this guy plays. I think he plays on New Year's Day. Could be New Year's Eve. In the playoffs. So our newest Heisman Trophy winner, Fernando Mendoza, and this is the field day. I don't think it's a parallel. The base. When does the new one come out? Yeah. I think Eli's in. When does the new one come out? Would that be the new Hall of Fame group? All right, congrats, Ninja, on that one. Always good to have Heisman, and we'll see how. Oh yeah, I'm not sure. I think that one might be a while. Actually, I'm not sure if it's 100% confirmed, but I really enjoyed it. Anybody who hasn't watched it yet, don't watch it with your kids. I made that mistake and then had to quickly abort mission. It gets not suitable for children rather quickly, so just beware of that. If you do watch it, it was funny. It just gets a little crude. All right, so this I actually found. I think I had one of these guys, and I picked one up and put in my son's stocking. And I thought there would be some folks on this stream who might like it. So this is a George Brett. It's from 2000 Fleer, and it's 3000 Club. I think they're looking at it. There's another one like Robinson, but I just thought it was a cool card. It's die cut. So yeah, George Brett. Yeah, I just think it's a cool looking card. But yeah, kind of a fun one. All right, Casey Cards. Hope we're loading up. I actually, from when I was a kid, had a lot of George Brett's when eBay first started in the late 90s, early 2000s. And there was a $1 box and a $2 box of George Brett's. And I actually went through it and found quite a few I don't think that I had. So that was kind of fun. I hadn't bought any Brett's. At least I don't chase Brett's in the new stuff, but I found some good ones in there from back when he was playing, things like that. So that was fun. All right, Cam Ward, number 1 pick, the Bomb Squad rookie. Cam Ward recently beat the Kansas City Chiefs. I think he's had an okay season. We'll see how next year goes and who his coach is. But yeah, there's Mr. Ward, number 1 pick this year. Anybody going to any games over the break? I know the bowl game's out there. Congrats on that one, Ninja. I'm not going. I think I'm going to any games during the holiday break this year. All right, let's see who we got. Oh, we got this guy. This is just the base tops. I have not had B Squared's Ben Berry's luck in the Cooper Flag Arena. He has had some serious luck, which has been fun to watch. I got one X-Fractor, which was pretty cool, but I think I've opened more than that one earned me back. But the chase is on for Cooper. Chicago and hockey, nice. There you go. And Ben Berry was rocking. That chrome is some pricey retail. I got a few more hangers coming. I have been to the Fog. I don't think I went to any big games. I actually did a trip. I was at North Carolina for the Jayhawks. They didn't win that one. And my son got a ticket today at the Bill Self Camp. Congrats. And so I will be back for the TCU game a week from tomorrow, I believe, in the Fog. So I'm going to try to catch a few more. 6 101s of Flag. Wow. I think I still have 1 box left of Black Friday. So I have not decided yet what I will do with that blaster. But I have enjoyed. All right, let's see if Casey Cards is still awake. This set, it's not super fancy. What did that come out of? Is it the update that Mystical came out of? Just plain tops. I really like these cards though. They're really shiny. Like I said, I don't think they're super rare, super valuable, but they're fun. So Bobby Witt on the shiny Mystical. Yeah, update. Yeah, they're really good looking cards. I'm just north of the river, in KC, kind of west of Gladstone, there. So, yeah. I'm in just north of the river. Oh, nice. Down in OP. Yeah, I was down there. I went to that the gas card show. I couldn't make it for the Carter Jensen signing, but I had a spring training locker tag I wanted to get autographed, so I took it down there, and I missed him signing. My son had a basketball game, but I went and picked it up. So yeah, you're not too far away at all. There's some good card shops down in OP. And all right, let's do Ethan Sullis. I think I've told this story on the stream before, but I was in Surprise, Arizona, and Cags was on the field, on a backfield, and Ethan Sullis was there. Yeah, no, that sounds great. I will do that. Yeah, Smithville's about Smithville Lake's probably that's actually right off 169. I'm off 169, so it's about 10 to 15 minutes from my house, not far at all. All right. Congrats on the Solace. A very nice pickup on that one. Yeah, not far at all. All right. So this guy, everybody was excited about Jaden Daniels, and rightfully so. But this guy, this year, in an absolute base and absolute stargazing, Mr. Drake May, 2 rookies. I haven't paid any attention to the MVP race. Is it Josh Allen that's going to win, or is Drake May still up there? Yeah, Jaden Daniels is still, hopefully comes back. Oh, that's right, Stafford. That's right. He's having a really good year. Okay, yeah. But I need to go back through my 2024s. I've got some Drake Mays. Congrats on that. PC hit there. Yeah, this weekend could have, just a little bit to say with that. All right, well, let's have some fun. I did find one as I was compiling, and I'll have to add this on the fly, but just let's see if everybody's awake. There's a Drake May green emergent, not a base, but a nice retail shiny card. Drake May rookie, and I'm going to have to add it on the fly here. But let's see if anybody likes that one. Let's see. I don't think the picture really matters, so we'll just do that. And we're going to run this thing. And add it to the stream. Let's add it to the stage, okay, there we go. No pre-bids. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, we got some folks in here. Baseball Cadre saw it. He was here live. All right, so a nice shiny Drake May rookie. 18 seconds left on that one. I need to go back through. I don't think I know I didn't grade any Drake May last year, but I feel like I had some. Yeah, I don't usually do that. I like the pre-bids, but all right, there we go. Baseball, very nice. Good pickup. I love that card. Really nice and shiny. Not numbered, but after this weekend, that one could be on the up and up. Either way, they're gonna be in real nice shape headed into the playoffs. All right, so this one, I know Black and White just came out. I haven't had a chance to watch Furtman's break. I saw, I was in his first one with the Royals. I didn't see any, at least not in the crazy hits. But I love Black and White. I wasn't able to get any this year. But I found this one in a box. Corbin Carroll. It's got the Diamondback Stadium in the background there. I just love Black and White. So that one's running now. 2023 Rookie of the Year in the NL. 2 years. It's so rough. Boston. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. They had megas of Black and White, and I couldn't even get those. I missed the pre-sale. I missed the regular sale. Maybe I can get one of those megas after the fact, or I'll just have to keep buying into Furtman's breaks, I guess. I don't know, but I love Black and White. It's one of my favorites. But the prices, as we all know, do not seem to be coming down on anything. So maybe in a month or two, I'll be able to get a mega or something and at least get some cards. All right. So this is just the base. Tops 206, 205. I can't remember this year. It's a little different. A rookie and a base rookie from, I guess he's already the World Series champion. And that one's live now. Yeah, that's it. The Canerico. I saw the 101. That is sweet. Yeah, Black and White, man. It's one of my absolute favorite sets. All right, very nice pickup there for $1 on this rookie. Oh, this guy was a rookie a few years ago, and he was pretty good too. So they say. We'll do the Panini Instant first. Mr. Wembanyama, the last, I think, basketball. I don't collect a ton of basketball. I collect the Jayhawks. Maybe not as well as Nick, but I do collect a little bit of NBA, but not a lot. Let's see. There we go. It did move to stage. All right, so this is rookie from Wembanyama, the Panini Instant base from one of his highlights in a year or two ago. The last huge chase before Cooper flag. I do have some decent Wembies. It's like the clock's being a little funny. Shows 0 when I'm watching, but on mine it's still, there we go. All right, congrats on the Wemby rookie. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Oh, this one's kind of fun. I think he's had a better year this year. I haven't followed the Cubs super close. Nico Horner, not a rookie, but another set. I love the tops, and I know Fanatics is probably going to kill them all because there's actually value in them, and you can get some cool stuff. This is a mini from, what is that, 22 or 23? Not a rookie, but a Nico Horner numbered to 25, pink. So I enjoyed a lot of those mini sets and used to get those as they were available, but I have a weird feeling they might not be available as much. Yeah, I have I do have that. I do have a Grady Dick draft night auto. So quite the suit. I think he's playing pretty well now. All right, Colt, congrats on the Horner to 25. All right. Some of you may have heard of this guy too. This is the base. Man, I'm on the Topps.com bandwagon right now. This was not my favorite, but still fun. Chris Berman had his own set. I think that would be 24 because Skeen's rookie. And I liked that he did the nicknames. So that was kind of fun. This one is not nicknamed. It's just the base. But it is a Skeen's rookie, one that's probably not as common as many others, and that's live. But another one that was a Topps.com special. Yeah, these guys. I mean, I grew up with Berman on ESPN, but this set didn't seem to do as well as some of the others they had. All right, congrats on that. Not bad to get any Skeen's rookie. All right, again, we're at there you go. Nice. Glad to hear it. Glad to see it. Again, I'll remind you guys the sudden death slabs are coming up at the top of the hour. So make sure you check that out from Mr. Miller. I think it's going to be awesome. All right. Let's see where we go next here. Let's go to the bottom of the alphabet just for fun. Archives, man. Another fun rip, but this year it was not cheap. This is a pop-up. So I actually meant to find my Bobby Witt. I bought 2 Bobby Witts just because I want to be able to open one of them and have it pop up. Just the base card for fun. Here's Yamamoto, and that one's live. but I just think it's a really fun design. I think it's 1964 they said, but it reminds me of some of the even older ones from the 30s. I had like this pop up. All right, congrats. Nice one there for $1. Can't go wrong with that. Nice. Oh, the Cam Smith, the rookie. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to do that with the Bobby Witt. I ordered another base just so I could. Not that it matters, but I was like, I'm gonna bend one up just for fun. All right, so let's go. We'll go back to Wemby. I'm not sure that's rare, but this is the holiday one. So the Hoops rookie that's got the snow on it. So slightly short printed compared to the regular Hoops, but a Wemby rookie nonetheless. Yeah, it's like I can't resist. I got to pop one of those up. All right, congrats on the Wemby rookie. All right, let's throw this guy in here. This is a slab, but kind of an, I don't know, interesting slab. Maybe is the right way to say it. They were uncirculated, and this is Eric Pena. He was a Royals prospect. I'm not sure if he's still in the system or not. But at one point, he was the hot guy from Latin America, autographed. And let's see where that guy is. I think I stole Jeremy Miller using the alphabetical, but then the slabs, I changed them. So there we go. Found it. All right. So a slab auto of Royals prospect. And that one's live. I haven't checked in the football game and kind of forgot there was an NFL game. I'm loving the last few weeks. The bowl games have been kind of, to me, not great, but congrats on that. Not bad for a slab for $5. But love having sports on every day. So no complaints from me whatsoever. All right. So we'll throw it back. Actually, we'll go here. There we go. All right. So future Hall of Famer, super nice color. I think is it numbered? Yeah, numbered to 50. Max Scherzer. This is the Mets. Max Scherzer. Won't hold his university against him. Hall of Famer. Fun guy to watch. He was a lot of fun to watch this year in the playoffs. Falcons up 7-0. Yeah, if Bijan scored 2 points, I lost the fantasy championship. Pretty sure that 7-0 means I already lost. Yep, that'll do it for me. Second place it is. All right. Congrats on that one. A nice pickup. Nice to have a future Hall of Famer. Number 250. I am addicted to Sapphire. All right. This guy played a little while ago. Revolution. I don't know if anybody's thinking about football retail. Revolution was a lot of fun this year. They had who put out the super packs, like the top super box? I think it was Sam's maybe, or Costco. But regardless, they were a lot of fun. Just tons of numbered stuff. And then they put out like almost a hobby box on Walmart. So I like getting hits. This one's not a super big hit, but just telling you guys, Revolution was fun this year. And Steve Young, the number is interesting. Like sometimes they're on the back, but you got a ton of number cards. Yeah, Sam's. Yeah, 7 of them, 7 number cards. It was a blast to open those. It's no fun to open a blaster and get basically no numbered and no colored cards. So those, if you guys see those Revolution ones, you get some numbered hits, which is awesome, or a lot more fun. Yeah, the lunch boxes were not. I opened one of those and it was not great. I got my son the Mahomes one. He hasn't opened it yet for Christmas. All right, so this guy's coming out of nowhere. That's a fun color match. It's kind of teal. Rookies, not numbered, but a really good looking card. I think I've only seen the highlights, but I think Ewers has some potential there to maybe take over the Dolphins next year. So we'll see. I think Tua has one more year. He's going to have to play or be on the roster, but oh man. Yeah, I didn't get any of those. I didn't get any slabs either. All right, congrats, Ninja. I think Ewers will be interesting. I guess only one game left, but interesting to watch moving forward. All right, let's see what we got. Let's stick with a throwback here. Just caught my eye. But speaking of Revolution, again, like an insert that's not super hard to get, or super costly, not numbered. They're called ring bearers. So I got a Travis Kelce. Just really, the die cut is what it is, but pretty card. And so this is Michael Singletary, and that one's alive. But those came in one of the variations. Could have been the Mega. I opened a fair amount of Revolution this year because it was fun. All right, Ninja, congrats on that one. Yeah, I think those lunch boxes I had the least. I think I only opened the one, but the big boxes like the Tops ones does, those seem to be pretty good. All right, so our Rookie of the Year in the American League, Mr. Nick Kurtz. So I got a lot here. It came to the league, nice and shiny. Got the Ginter rookie base. Adios. I think that came, from Bowman Chrome. And then this is the, I don't remember that insert name, but another bright, shiny one. So 4 Kurtz rookies, couple shiny ones in there, and that one's live. Melt Mashers. All right. Well, that's what that one is. But a nice little lot. The Dale Murphy, did I can rerun it. Let me see here. Oh my goodness. We're having a good time, and I will just I'll just run that one right now. We'll see if I can. Congrats on that lot. Very nice pickup. This is the Murphy. It came from what is that? Cooperstown. Some Panini product from about 10 years ago. But a patch from a guy many think should be in the Hall of Fame. And I got a patch out of there, and then I got a autograph of, and I can't remember the name right now, but the girl pitcher from Bad News Bears, like from the 70s, and I kept that one, which is pretty cool. Okay, so Dale Murphy, I'm going to move it to stage. I think Channing or something. But yeah, the girl who pitched in the original Bad News Bears. So that was pretty sweet. That autograph was pretty cool. I ended up keeping that for the PC. All right, there we go. Congrats on grabbing that one, Dale Murphy. And let's see what we got here. We still have a number of pre-bids, which I greatly appreciate, but timing wise, we'll see. We're going to keep moving and see where we end up. So Trey Sweeney numbered to 199 for the Tigers, and his rookie, and that one's not live. The good news is no one's on after Mr. Miller tonight. Tatum O'Neal, that's it. Nailed it. Yep. So it's her autograph and a photograph of her from the Bad News Bears. Yep. All right, very nice. Congrats on Sweeney. Now, Ben pulled this one, and it's random, but a Lindale White Throwback Titans autograph from Certified this year. Former USC player. And that one's live. Yeah, that Al Capone, I really like it. I thought about keeping it, and but I was like, this is fun and I need to share. So we'll get to that one here in just a bit, but it is fun. It's like his handkerchief. Yeah, it's unique for sure, which I enjoy. All right, let's see who we got here. Let's do the Yankees. This is the T206, and it's Jorge Posada, and it's the wood variation. So it's got wood grain on the front. It's kind of hard to see, but I like those. They're kind of fun. So I think he was born in the 1800s, because I've opened a couple of the boxes, and if they were born in the 1800s, they still count. But you're right, Al Capone was more famous in the 1900s. That's a great pickup. Congrats on that one. All right. Let's do this guy. Rated rookie, Justin Herbert. Is this the year he's going to break through? That one's live. It's the base rated rookie. So did some digging back through some old boxes. I got a few Herberts and Burrows. That was the hot chase, I guess, 5 years ago now. Weird to say. During the pandemic, everybody wanted them. All right, Ninja, can't go wrong with that. Herbert rookie. Could go up depending on the playoffs. All right, so this was my auto from my one and only Topps Chrome Hobby box. I don't know anything about him, but I know he's a Yankees rookie infielder, and my base auto from the hobby box. So there you go. Hopefully it will sit with a Yankees fan, and you can tell his auto, J.A. I guess it'd be JV, but... And the Red Sox fan grabbing the Yankees. There we go. Congrats. All right, let's see who we got here. All right, these are fun. The living set just started in basketball. I grabbed a few of the first. Who it is? LeBron. And I just need to find him. There he is. All right, LeBron James, number 1 in Topps living set for basketball. All right, very nice. Congrats on that one. All right, we got more quarterbacks. We got Jackson Dart, This is from Phoenix, the Thunderbirds, nice and shiny. Rookie from this year, and that one's live. I like Phoenix. I feel like you don't get as many hits. They had a retail. If anybody's looking for, because I don't do hobby football except for maybe a rookies and stars every once in a while. But Phoenix did you get an autograph. Retail version was $100 something bucks. One pop in the nose. Well, you can pop him with your Jackson Dart Thunderbird. Nice pickup. All right, this is a nice one. I've had this one for a while. Numbered to 199. Just a gorgeous color match. Jackie Robinson, Brooklyn Dodgers from, I think that's 2022. Chrome Platinum Anniversary. Very pretty color match, numbered to 199. Yeah, I got a Quinn Ewers patch auto, which I ended up selling, which I wish I would have kept for another month, because it probably would have done quite well. But they're fun, at least if you want to rip something with an autograph in it for football, which is hard to do for $150 or whatever they were. Not bad. All right, Rookie of the Year, Topps Now, Nick Kurtz. It's live. See how rapid fire we can get through some of these guys. We don't have a ton left. Trying to get to Mr. Miller. I want to see those slabs. No, I don't need to. All right, there he is. Okay, great. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. All right, Ninja, nice pickup. All right, so this guy, I'm not even sure if he's still with the Bills. I'd have to look that up, but they did Topps Now Damar Hamlin autographs to 99, and I ended up getting 2 of them, and I kept one for the PC. So this is, I think it's his first career. Yeah, his first career interception. So numbered to 99 autograph, Damar Hamlin. Remember watching that game. Just a crazy story and an uplifting story. So autographed card last year with the Bills. All right, that one is live. I don't know if I've ever had abs, so probably not even in 2000. All right, Nick, congrats on that. Cool card. Nice pickup. Good story. All right, let's see. We got Jackson Dart, his first win, Panini Instant. A little over 2,000 of those. So not super short print, but cool one nonetheless. And we're live. All right, congrats on that one. All right, we got Cam Ward here. That's his first win. Panini Instant, number 1 pick. Mr. Miller, I think let's see, it's still showing 18 pre-bids. I can, you just tell me if I need to get moving. All right, Ben, congrats on that one. And my apologies again for taking a little longer. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I think there's 2 more here, which I'll find. But this is a fun set. I actually opened some really old cards. So I got Blyleven, Weaver, Necro, Torrey, Charlie Huff, and Alan Trammell, all Hall of Famers. It's like there's a Reggie Jackson there too, and a Charlie Huff. So we will start that one. Just a fun set. All right, very nice. I like that Pirates one. I don't remember Blyleven as a Pirate. Oh, nice. Knuckleball PC. I like it. All right, Bo Nix. They might get the number 1 seed. All they have to do is win Sunday. And I just heard Justin Herbert's not playing. So, Bo Nix, Topps Chrome, Finesse, rookie, base. All right, congrats on that one. Might have heard of this guy. Hank Aaron, manufactured patch, 2023. It was for his 1957 season for most RBIs. Kind of a cool card. Never bad to get a Hank Aaron. All right, congrats on that one. All right, Jackson Merrill. That's pack fresh. I thought I was buying a 25 pack of Allen Ginter. They had them at CVS. I had some kind of coupon. But it was 24, and I got a Merrill with the fancy doilies on the side. So nothing wrong with that. Ninja jumping in. Again, appreciate you guys jumping in. Sorry to delay the anticipation for Mr. Miller, but I think it's going to be worth it coming up here very quickly. All right, so we did Darren Peterson earlier, so we're not going to go there quite yet because I've got these guys right here. All right, Trevor Lawrence, the comeback or something. Having a good year, team having a good year. And there's a select rookie base, a select insert, and this is not a rookie, but a Dominators for T-Law. All right, thank you, sir. Yep, we'll be over in not too long at all. All right, congrats on that. And let's see. Let's jump to Santa Claus. Last year's archive. I think they're fairly short printed. I think they're in archives every year. It's the only one I've ever pulled. Still Christmas season-ish. And Santa is live. right. I think that's a pretty good pickup on that one. Congrats. All right. Here's a Caleb Williams. Had a good game last night. Didn't quite get it done, but it was a lot of fun to watch. And this is this year, Caleb, not a rookie. It's live. It's numbered to 75. That's all good. Yeah, this one's a really, really good looking card. He looks pretty dang good right now, and so does Loveland. So, yep. Some crazy games this year in the NFL. It's been a wild year. Yeah, that was a heck of a game. That was just a fun game to watch. I didn't have a stake in it. I didn't have a bet on it. I was just watching a good football game, so that was great. All right, Caitlin Clark. This is a Panini Prism draft pick base card, rookie card. It's got the RC on there. It's got the Iowa uniform on it, and Panini must have had the Iowa license at the moment, so you get that. Yeah, it was an amazing game. That was all. I mean, it was. All right, congrats on that one. All right, now this guy, these are fun. So Leaf, Sports Illustrated for Kids, when I was a kid, put out cards. So Leaf picked that idea up. They're kind of like perforated edge, numbered to 640. So this is Sports Illustrated for Kids. Cameron Boozer for Duke, your early Naismith Award favorite, and probably top 5 draft pick too. So they're fun, especially if you collected the Sports Illustrated for Kids one as a kid. They have football. I picked up I think in Indiana, the running back maybe, and Bo Jackson Jr. Not literally, but I'm hoping they do some more because they're kind of fun. All right, Nick, congrats. He's getting the college basketball ones. Love it. All right, so let's see what we got left here. We're close. Couple more smaller ones. There's Ichiro, red, white, blue, not numbered, but a pretty looking card. And that one's live. I do like the red, white, and blue. I can't pay, or I think it's crazy. The blasters are $50 in the congrats on the Topps Chrome basketball. But I do love the red, white, and blue. All right, pink, Topps Chrome, Bronny and Bronny Jr. And that's a Bronny rookie. But just cool to have father and son on the pink. I don't even know if Bronny's still with the team. Haven't kept up this year with how the Lakers are doing. Yeah, I wish SI for Kids was still around. It was fun. All right. We're very close here to getting over to Mr. Miller. Here's a Nick Gonzalez, fresh from Mr. Martin, a Bowman Sterling autograph, rookie last year. This is a 21, but he was a rookie. All right, congrats on that one. This one is from Historic Autographs of America, and it is the first professional football player. I've never heard of this guy, Pudge Heffelfinger. So I need to do some research because I was surprised I never heard of him. But he's the first professional football player numbered to 32. Yeah, quite the name. So just brought this one here for you guys to enjoy. And Need to learn more about that guy's story because that's fascinating. All right, congrats. All right. This guy. Cool card. PSA 9. Mookie Betts from the Tokyo series. This year. Nice card. Love the floral. They had these boxes at GameStop, but they wanted a pretty penny for them. But this is a sweet card. Would love to have a Shohei. All right, congrats on Mr. Betts. And let's see what we got next. We got a rookie, Christian Campbell. Came from Archives, number to 50. Just a good-looking card. And that one's live. Not auto, but a nice low-numbered rookie. All right, very nice. Good pickup there. All right, we're down to the big guys, which is awesome. Hopefully you guys are had some fun. I had some fun putting this together. And hopefully you guys enjoy these cards. Griffey Slab. Nothing wrong with that. Although PSA 5, I don't know what's wrong with it. I think I got this from maybe a Midnight Madness quite a while ago. But I'm low on slabs, and I was like, well, I love Griffey, but somebody can put this in their PC. All right, congrats. Very nice pickup. Not a bad thing to have Griffey Slabs in any shape or form. All right, Mr. Mayer. Elite Extra. Not numbered, but a nice card, nice and shiny. And, well, let's see. There we go. Again, stick around for Mr. Miller. He has slabs that he is itching to pull, mystery slabs that will be sudden death. And we will be with him in just a few minutes. All right, nice PC. Big pickup there. Love it. Okay. This guy will be playing. I don't know if he's playing Wednesday or Thursday. Carson Beck, not RPA, but Patch Auto, and Miami, and Brandon pulled this one just a week or two ago from Bowman's Best. Patch Autos are sweet from Bowman's Best. A nice card. They had a nice win and about to play again. All right, Caleb's picking up some nice stuff, I think. Yep, congrats. That was a little delayed there. All right, and a man who needs no introduction, Bo Jackson, SGC 9, football, Bo, the Raiders, and it's live. Again, appreciate you guys jumping in. I hope you had some fun. I certainly did, and I'm excited for Mr. Miller coming up. All right, this is a nice one. I think it's a 24 Bowman, maybe 25. But when they started doing the first Bowman. So Brooks Robinson, Hall of Famer. Only one I've pulled out of a box. I did buy... Furtman's live stream inspired me to buy a Kansas City A's Reggie Jackson one. This is the only one I've ever pulled out of a pack. They're really cool. I didn't think I'd like them as much as I do. Very nice. Congrats on that one. All right, this is a fun one. Hercules, Sandlot. I don't think it's signed. I couldn't really tell last night. It didn't look like a signature. But a famous artist, Kyler Smith, I bought some of his stuff before. And anybody who loves the Sandlot, Hercules, artist proof. He has some really cool stuff on his website. Or if some of it's sold out, and all kinds of movies and stuff like that. All right, Mitch, nice. Congrats. All right. So last card, we'll get you over to Miller. This is the handkerchief napkin relic from Historic Autographs of America. Al Capone numbered. There were 132, so they cut that napkin up pretty good. But that is Mr. Capone's napkin, or so they say, and it's live. Again, I appreciate everybody jumping in. Thank you very much. Happy holidays. Hope everybody has a great new year and a great start to 2026. Food stains, yeah, I don't know. Would it be whiskey, some bullets? I don't know, some kind of a stain. All right, congrats on that. Appreciate everybody jumping in. We'll get to Miller, and you guys have a great night. Thank you. All right, gotta end the stream.